Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Heads out of bounds at the 42, and the offense takes over right there in good position. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him, but it's a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Catch made on the right side. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Oh, it's a reverse. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? That's a big hit at the end, but taking a fresh set of downs.
For Chrissy, think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Jadovsky. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. An inside give now from the shotgun.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. He stays. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Touchdown, Michigan. Huge play by the special teams. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. You want a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And then first down, they go right back to him. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And the Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Jadovsky. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Florida. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And here's the handoff. Powers through. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's 3rd down for the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Jadovsky. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw, catch made. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Jadovsky. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle me quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going to pull it down and run. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Hard running there, breaking tackles. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that run produces a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They prevent the touchdown. Ball be spotted at the 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Florida. And they go in front here in the second half. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll feed the back again. Runs through the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to throw. It's Davis. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And there's the handoff. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Jadowski. Makes a quick catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The shotgun handoff here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they start the drive with an end-around play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, 2nd forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on 3rd down.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Jadovsky. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. All of a sudden, we got a new game.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how they play this. You don't want to settle for overtime. A field goal wins it, but they've got some work to do to improve position for that kicker. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Back to pass. It's Davis. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now another kneel down. Here we go. The game-winning field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they hit one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation